All right, folks, here she is with much fanfare, the #1 ranked strawweight contender. And there's no debate as to who is the #1 contender in this division. She has earned this title shot, richly deserving. Now, of course, we see what she can do with it.
Yeah, she's earned it. I mean, she's taken the long route. Nothing's been given to her. And she said that she would not change anything. She wanted to make sure that she was prepared to not only get here, but become the champion of the world. She believes that her skills are ready. She believes that her mind's ready, body's ready. She's ready to go and feels that by the end of the night, she will be the world champion. Perhaps the biggest issue is just that the champion she is facing is otherworldly, has been on a serious run, one of the best pound-for-pound fighters in the sport. She'll try to dethrone her here tonight. Well, it is ubiquitously regarded as the deepest division in women's MMA. We're talking about strawweight, 115 pounds, and this is the incumbent, the woman who has reigned over this division for some time. Everybody's chasing her, but she wouldn't have it any other way. She wants to be the hunted, because in that is fear, and in that fear, it leads her to prepare better. It makes her get better every single day she steps into the training room. She told us, even though we were impressed in the last fight, it's going to be much better tonight as she holds on to a championship belt. You're exactly right. She was a little bit critical of that last outing, despite the public's appreciation of it. She believes she can take her game to a next level here tonight and get a finish against the #1 contender. Our tale of the tape for this strawweight championship fight. All right, now for the particulars inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC strawweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Tecia Pennington. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC strawweight champion of the world, Virna Jandiroba.
Herb Dean, third man in the octagon tonight. All right, punches and bunches. She is a tiny tornado personified. Tecia Torres looking to get off to a good start in this round, and it is just amazing when she finds that flow state to watch her in her striking zone, mixing up her kicks and her punches with her flurry of combinations. She is a special fighter to watch on the feet. That's where every round begins, and she said the focus tonight, keep this fight on the feet, get a finish so that the matchmakers have no choice but to move me on up the ranks. All right, so she lands another leg kick there, and now you're starting to really see visible damage on the other side. I'm not sure how many more of these she can take.
She won't take many more. You'll start to see her fall to her back, try to engage the grappling, because she will not be able to get any weight on her front leg, which will make her stationary and be in a lot of danger to get caught with something hard at the top.
Well, she's establishing the jab. Beautiful execution by her there with that knee. We'll see if she follows it up.
Really good job of managing space and knowing that she had the right distance to land it. Oh, nice.
Nice work here on the clinch by Torres. Big knee lands there. Jandiroba going for the takedown here. Nothing doing there.
Well, she seems to be moving okay, but her calf is starting to show some real damage. He's had a huge strike right there, DC.
Great shot landed. Now she got to go chase her down. Get another one off to finish the fight.
Oh, big knee there.
Oh, that was a really nice takedown.
All right, she postures up here, DC. We'll see if she can get those ground strikes.
Watch for the huge elbows that she's known for.
Jandiroba's back in half guard, very comfortable here.
Oh, right into mount. Nice transition.
Seconds to go here in round one. All right, half guard position for her here, and this is a spot where we've seen her have a lot of wild success in previous fights.
She has a tremendous amount of success with this position because she's so knowledgeable. She keeps the right side underhook, and she just goes to work with that left arm. She's posting and elbowing. She's building her posture and punching. There are just so many different ways for her to score strikes from this position.
Horn sounds for the end of round one.
All right, listen, you did good that round, but I need you to do a little bit better. I need you to avoid that takedown, okay? Let's not worry about the knees. Let's not worry about the strikes.
All right, let's take a look back at some of the highlights, DC. A lot of leg kicks for good measure in that round.
I mean, leg kicks are the key. You watch people win fights with just leg kicks, especially in this game. I mean, it is my strike of choice. I love the animation when I've landed so many leg kicks that my opponent just kind of waves me off and the fight gets stopped. Keep throwing them. If they're not going to check them, keep throwing the leg kick.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Round two is underway. All right, here we go with our next round. Two of the best women in this division. We'll see who takes the upper hand.
You got to make a decision when you get up off of your stool, going to the next round, that this is my fight, and I am not going to allow it to slip through my fingers. She gets to the single collar down.
Straight by her there. I'd be knocked out. Her opponent's still standing.
She's still standing, but she's got to get on her bike, John. She's got to get out to the center of the octagon, find some space so that she can evade her opponent from finishing her.
Effective jab there by Torres.
Beautiful with the left.
Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue. Well, she continues to bide her time here on the feet. Now throws a front kick and lands.
That front kick was beautiful. Nice body shot there. Great job getting to her position, right into that single collar drop.
Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. Just missed with the left there. Well, a lot of debilitating leg kicks tonight, and that left thigh now starting to show signs of bruising. Just missed with the elbow there. Well, she has certainly picked up the pace here in round two and starting to find herself in the pocket a little bit. She was a little bit hesitant in round one. No hesitancy whatsoever here in round two. She has clearly found her rhythm and range. Immediately gets the underhook. Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue.
No idea how these two women are standing. They're both landing massive shots.
All right, so just as we saw in the previous round, she is realizing a lot of success with her kickboxing game tonight, and you can see the confidence growing with every strike landed.
It's overwhelming for her opponent to be in there with her when she's in this flow state. She's so good at everything she's doing that now the activity is starting to pick up. If she can continue to fight in this way, I wouldn't be surprised if this fight gets finished.
Nice positional control here. Outstanding work with the ground and pound here by Virna Jandiroba. All right, that's the end of round number 2.
Stop!
All right, take a seat. Deep breath. Slow that heart rate. Awesome. Your striking is looking superb. Everything you're putting out there is landing.
All right, now we take a look back at some of the action in that previous round, DC. A lot to like on both sides, really.
I mean, both were intent on going forward. And what happens when nobody wants to take a step back? They meet in the middle. That's exactly what they did, and they both found success over the course of that round.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Here we go, third round of this championship fight. All right, we have arrived at our next round. A huge 5 minutes upon us here in terms of the career trajectory for both of these men.
And this is the moment where somebody's going to have to fight.
Huge fire there, probably her best strike of the fight.
Her best strike, and you don't see this type of power normally in this weight class, but she lands, and she lands very effectively. Oh, look, she got a dart.
Oh, that Darce choke is tight. Oh, she got out. How good is that? Man, she's making these ground strikes count. All right, so some adversity for her here. Looks like she has been opened up around that eye.
Anything we're having will not be easy. But she's got to protect that cut because it will.
Great deception to land the flying knee. Can you believe she is able to keep up this output just as she did in the previous round, landing a high volume of strikes here and not slowing down whatsoever? She looks like she could go 10 hard fives if need be tonight. 3 minutes now to go in this one. Just out of range with the big right hand. All right, so once again, no surprise, she shoots for a takedown here. Maybe somewhat surprising that she hasn't been able to take her down with much consistency.
In the build-up to the fight, she said, there's no way my opponent can stop me from securing takedowns. Well, to this point, she was very wrong.
Jandiroba gets crushed with that hook.
Came with inches right there. Wow. It was good night if that landed.
Oh, she landed to the calf yet again, and I know her opponent's got her poker face going, but that cannot feel... Oh, she goes to the ankle. I don't know if she's doing that because you're in the commentator's booth tonight, but you got to appreciate that effort.
Call me entertained. Anytime I get to see something like that, I applaud it. Hats off to you, young lady.
Jandiroba gets hit with a flush uppercut there. Just unable to quite find that range. All right, so she defends another shot there, so the defensive wrestling has certainly been key for her here tonight.
Yes, it's been very important for her to stay upright. She recognized when her opponent was level changing, matching the level and making her pay for every single takedown attempt. Not only is she sprawling, but on the way out, she's putting damage on her opponent to discourage more shots.
Jandiroba's cheek looks like it's cut here, starting to bleed a little bit now. That's 3 rounds. We're now headed to the championship rounds. All right, so that's the end of the round. Pretty significant damage done in that round. Cut on the cheek, sustained there from that strike. Now the cut man's got to get in there and close that thing up. Better to be below the eye than above it, sure, but nonetheless, this could be a factor now moving forward. Man, it looks like you could slide a $50 right into that gash on her cheek. Better to be there than above the eye, but not a great look either way.
Absolutely, and just a visual of that cut at the end of the fight is not a good thing. She was a little bit lax in her defense, and she's ultimately paying for it.
4th round now, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, here we go. The tension is palpable. 4th round is underway. You've got a thing or two to say about these championship rounds.
The 4th round is easily the hardest round in fighting. You're so used to fighting up to 3. You got to get back off of that stool, and this is a real test of your desire.
Man, she slapped her head back there. This could be the end.
She landed a
wasn't able to get the finish.
She should be disappointed that she didn't finish the fight.
Attempting an armbar here.
Oh, that sub is tight. Oh, wow.
Oh, how good is that as she gets out?
She is so aware on the ground, and she escapes a deep submission attempt. Beautiful transition.
Jandiroba's back to the side control now. All right, she's got north-south position now on top. Is it just more a dominant ground control type of situation, or are you trying to work for a submission?
You can hit the north-south choke, which is you start to sag your weight away, drop your shoulder into their throat, and just really cut off the oxygen with the choke. It's a very difficult thing to finish, but it will wear on your opponent and can weigh them down and wear them out.
Man, Mark Coleman would be proud. Her ground and pound game is on point.
She continues to go here because it's working. Do not change anything.
Oh, postures up and lands a huge head strike there. Nicely done by Virna Jandiroba.
Oh.
She's got her back now, DC, and I don't mean she's like there to support her, right? She is literally on her back and in control of this fight.
She's in control of this fight. Look for her to start trying to slide that arm under the neck to finish the fight with a choke.
All right, setting up for a finish here. Oh, compromising spot here. Triangle choke is locked in. Oh, she escapes. Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running the guy over, Jonathan, he just gets up. And there you go, again, half guard.
Jandiroba's eye is starting to swell shut. Ground and pound the hammer. Mark Coleman would be proud. These ground strikes really started to add up. There's another one. Buzzer sounds for the end of round 4, 20 minutes in the books. All right, there's the horn indicating the end of the round. So potentially a big factor here, ladies and gentlemen. The cut on the cheek sustained in that round. Certainly better to be below than above the eye, but the cut man's got to get in there and close that thing up. Well, at some point, she's going to have to shore things up defensively. Let us get you some replays and show you some strikes that led to all that damage.
Just beautiful striking on display, but it's easy to look like this whenever your opponent just refuses to move their head. She was able to land and land at will, and now you see all that swelling on her opponent's face.
Leg kick checked by Virna Jandiroba.
She is on her kicking game. She's as good as anybody in the world.
She's going back to that patented straight right hand, unable to connect. Oh, she landed another strike to the body there. Very smart to work that body late in the fight when her opponent is fatigued. You didn't see a lot of that from her earlier in the fight. She is certainly getting after it now. Well, she's going head hunting, but it's working. Great combination. She lands a kick to the body now. Hook in the clinch there is good by Torres.
She's so fast, so straight, everything just perfect. Everything perfect. Every strike, every kick, every punch. Everything's just perfect.
Well, she just ate another strike right on that eye. You don't want to take too many more of those.
No, she's got to be more active with her head movement, or this cut is going to keep being the target and is going to keep advancing. Good punch lands. Oh, big elbow.
All right, late in the fight now, DC, the submission specialist clearly is going to be on the wrong end of the scorecards if we get there.
You got to get going. It does not matter if you get reverse top. It does not matter if you get the guard pass. You got to just start throwing up submissions and go. By causing action, you can latch onto something to end the fight.
Jandiroba's in half guard.
Oh, nice.
Jandiroba's back in half guard. 2 minutes now to go in this one.
Nice pass. Nice right hand by the champ, yeah. She's stepping over the mount here.
All right, so her ground control is outstanding. Half guard is when she's at her most dangerous.
Yeah, she's at her most dangerous when she has a half guard because she's so brutal with the ground and pound. She likes to go after fighters and really wear on them, force them to make decisions to give their backs so that she can chase her submissions, or they're gonna lay on their back and just get beaten up from the top from that beautiful half guard position.
20 seconds to go in the fight. Oh, she's got her back. Jandiroba is able to flatten her out. This could be real trouble now. All-out action right through the final minute. Nobody in this arena is sitting down. What a fight. The
Ladies
official
and
decision
gentlemen,
is in. It
after
resides
5
with
rounds,
Bruce Buffer.
we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges score this contest 49-46. Declared the winner by unanimous decision and new undisputed UFC strawweight champion of the world, Tecia Tiny Tornado Pennington.
All right, so we have a new strawweight queen here tonight as she begins to celebrate with her coaches and her teammates. What a moment for this